Speaking of those young farmers and ranchers, many here in Louisiana are doing their part to lead by example. At the annual Louisiana Farm Bureau YF&R Leadership Conference in Vidalia, farmers under the age of 35 who grow your food and fiber learned how to improve their businesses and themselves. As This Week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson shows us, those young farmers are also helping those who sometimes can't provide food for themselves.
Before a young farmer or rancher can be successful here in the field, he or she must start each day with positive habits, attitudes, and thinking. That's the message Mike Purcell brings to Louisiana Farm Bureau young farmers and ranchers at their annual leadership conference. Purcell says those habits, attitudes, and thinking, or HAT as he calls it, need to change.
Essentially, it's like an internal closet, and inside of our internal closet is where all the hangers are, where our habits are, and our attitudes about things, and the way we allow ourselves to think about things, or the things we allow ourselves to dwell on.
Purcell's wife grew up on a farm, so he knows agriculture is more than a profession.
It's a challenging and aggravating business, and it's not just a business, it's a lifestyle. You live that business 24 hours a day.
So using a post hole digger, reluctant volunteers, and an array of hats representing negative habits, attitudes, and thinking, Purcell shows these young farmers and ranchers a better way to dress for success.
So each day we go into that internal closet and we're going to pull out some habits, we're going to pull out some attitudes, we're going to pull out some thought processes that are either going to be positive and move us toward what I would term as our desired results, or they're going to be negative and we're going to end up wishing that we hadn't pulled that one out and put it on that day.
That advice has some of these young farmers and ranchers looking into their own internal closets.
You get a good sense of being able to reassess your daily thinking patterns to change to a more positive attitude and look at things in a different light.
But these young farmers and ranchers are already doing something positive. They're donating $5,526 to the Food Bank of Central Louisiana, enough money to provide 25,000 meals.
When we can get food that are grown in the state, that's manufactured in the state, it makes it even better for us. People can eat food that is grown in their own communities, and then we also feel it's important for kids to learn about where their food comes from, because unfortunately we're finding more and more kids don't understand that. And so we have some programs at the food bank where we're teaching people how to grow their own food and also learn where their food's coming from.
So it's very important for us to get out and reach to those people with something that we can give to them, because we are farmers. We do grow the food they eat. So it's on years and we can do that, it's very beneficial for us to help out.
And in the end, learn that helping others is helping themselves. In Vidalia, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
This was not the first time the young farmers and ranchers have helped a local food bank. Last year, the YF&R committee donated more than 450 pounds of food and more than $1,000 to the Second Harvest Food Bank in Lafayette. To find out more about how you can get involved with the Louisiana Farm Bureau's YF&R program, you can visit our website at twilatv.org.